Hello, do you want to have a look around another bungalow? We're calling this bungalow number 3, so there are 2 other bungalows. If you're new here, hello, welcome. You just go back and have a look at the first 2 bungalows and then it'll all make sense, I promise. A big massive thank you to all of my subscribers and non-subscribers. If you're just viewing, that's absolutely fine. All of your support and everyone who's been making comments as well. I really appreciate it. Just also sending a big wave across the pond to the USA and Canada. I know I've had a lot of new viewers from that area of the world. Just as a difference, we call it estate agents and I know you call it real estate. I think you call it real estate. So they're quite similar. But in particular, just wanted to mention, because I would like comments about value for money, whether you think something is expensive or not over here. So this property would be in US dollars around about $325,000, and in Canada I think that works out something like 444,000. I might have got that completely wrong. If I get any response going, what? We're North England, so the properties are actually cheaper up here. If you go down South London area, then it's incredibly expensive. But I guess it's just the same, you know, if you was to go to New York, try and buy an apartment or something in New York, it would be really expensive there. So this bungalow, this is in a different area. We've gone to look at a different areas. We're having to sort of, because we're looking specifically for a bungalow, we're having to widen our search a little bit. We might even have to swap from bungalows and start looking at maybe dormer bungalows or even a house, because it is becoming quite difficult. I know there was a lot of you that did mention that really we shouldn't maybe look until we've sold ours, but we are going to have to prepare and do the groundwork now because, you know, it's so slim, the market, and it's so sluggish that if we sell ours, we need to be ready to know where we're going and have at least a selection of places to live that we can make an offer on. So we are actually going to continue to view bungalows and possibly houses. So it is a new area. It's considered quite a posh upmarket area, so the prices are a little bit more expensive, but I really like the location. It's quite rural, villagey type. It would suit me down to the ground, so I really do like this particular area that we're looking at. Not showing you the area though, we're just having a look at the bungalow. So this is a project, so just bear that in mind when you're looking around with us, that there is a fair bit to do on this one. I will go into that. You'll see anyway, as we're going around and looking around the property, you'll see it's a project. So we have to take that into consideration with the price as well. Anyway, go and get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and a biscuit or some cake or something. Enjoy, and remember to comment please. I really appreciate your input. We are in the train station in Scarborough. I'm going to catch a train and we're going to go and see a property, a bungalow, another bungalow. The Willow's in her best collar. Gypsy Scarborough, doing a little bit of work. It's just started raining as well. So fingers crossed this bungalow is a nice one. Well, it's a project, but you'll see when we get there. Good girl. Oh, stay to me. Okay, floor plan on this one. 800 square feet on Bungalow 3, so it's a little bit smaller than our current apartment. But it does have 3 proper bedrooms. It is detached. It would work for us. And there's a huge potential in the loft to do, well, what would be my hobby room. We'd probably put a spiral staircase in. There is a cupboard next to the bathroom that could come out. And I would probably put a spiral staircase there. There is quite a, don't look it, but there is a fair bit of room there. So yeah, I would put my dressing room in bedroom 3. Bedroom 2, I'm not quite sure, but our bedroom would be bedroom 1. And then the lounge, as you'll have seen, I've got quite a few ideas for that, and a massive project in the kitchen. This is the same price as the first 2 bungalows. I do want your comments on that, please, but this is in a very different location. It's a better location, or what they would say, the worst house on the best street. I like the format of it. I like the plan. I like the space, and I like the idea that we could go into the loft, but at the price that it's at, there is a huge cost implication on this one. Place for a shed. Got quite a nice brick garage.
This garden's twice the size of that other one we've just moved to. It's just got a lot of...
A bit of a project, this one, but... needs a fence. And it'd need a gate and a fence here. Secure it for Willow. It's a little bit overlooked.
It's like a cooking pot.
Yeah, it's a rodding hole for a rod.
I mean, they don't look like really old buildings, do they? Is it 70s, do you think?
No, I think it's before then. If it was built in the 70s, it'd be all over the place. Everybody was, you know. You getting it? Oh.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot of potential.
Have you filmed the front?
Not yet, I'm getting there.
I like it.
Do you like it, Kerry?
Yes, I do.
It's a lovely area.
It's got great potential.
It does.
It is pretty much, yes, it is.
Post, aren't we?
I'm not too sure because I don't get to speak to the vendors generally, but I'll just get on.
Is that damp?
Yeah.
No,
You can smell it as well. But just keep from, it's not gone into the wood. so it might just be cold. Interesting.
This is classed as bedroom 1, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, this is a bedroom. Yeah.
So there's further damp in this room. This is at the front of the building again. It hasn't gone through to the wood, so it might not be too bad. It's not as bad in this room, but it's still there, so it still needs dealing with. Really good size entrance, really pleased with this. It's nice, bright. There is a potential to knock a wall through if we wanted to put the bedroom bigger, or maybe put the front room in there, the living room. Check this wallpaper out. This is ace. Bedroom 3, there's no damp in here. This is at the side of the building. Artex ceilings. The wallpaper's got really funny texture to it. There are some cracks in the Artex. But yeah, I guess there was a time when that was really popular. You can see there, look, it's at the side of the building. Just love this wallpaper. It's not a problem though. I've always redecorated everywhere that I've moved into. Okay, bathroom, you'll see this again later in the video. I don't know what colour to call this. It's not avocado, is it? Mint green, I don't know. But although the tiles are good, I'd have to rip this out. I'd have to rip this bathroom out. Yeah, there's no way I could make this work for me. Again, Artex ceiling's not a great idea. There are some cracks in that again. It does get damp in a bathroom, so it's not the best idea to have an Artex ceiling. So probably have to sort that out. It's a very retro toilet. But good, nice bright, 2 windows. So it's a nice bright room and a good size as well. We'll have a look at that later on. What do you think, Willow? It's actually, it's bigger than my kitchen. Oh, look at that cooker. I want it. I love those old style cookers.
Yeah, you don't see them very often.
No. Yeah, this is bigger than our kitchen, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it is.
Do you think there'll be polystyrene tiles under that?
No.
Right. Okay, the kitchen. This would be my project if we went for this property. I love the idea of doing out a kitchen exactly how I want it. So Mike's looking for damp at the moment. It would be a complete rip out and start again with the kitchen completely. Look at that retro cooker, that old cooker. I quite like those, you know. I like them with the eye level grill. I remember my nana had one. So Mike pointed out the sockets, and he feels, well, we both feel, that it would be a complete rewire on this. They're really old-fashioned sockets, and we've done that a lot. It just makes us feel safer about where we are, and we'd have a new RCD unit put in and everything. So there was a real concern in here. Mike kept pointing out these cracks, and they look quite bad. There was quite a lot of cracking in the kitchen, and he thinks he knows what that might be. The ceiling in this one is it's Artex again. So we've got Artex ceiling. You see more cracks. He's pointing those out. So what he thinks is that the lintels either failed or maybe it's not being fitted right, or something. There's something wrong with the linting. You can't maybe see it on here, but it does bow. There was like bowing where it was dipping, and then of course the cracks, they were quite bad. Yeah, you can see them moving across the ceiling there, Artex ceiling. So it looks like quite a big job, the kitchen. Oiler's not so bad. That didn't look too old, and it's a good make. So yeah, that doesn't look so bad at all. Quite happy with that. Look at these carpets. Yep, some damp in here. polystyrene tiles, that's such a fire hazard. They would have to be the first thing that we did. We would take those down. Yeah, don't know why they were ever a thing, if they were a popular thing. Mike was concerned about this vent. It's in an unusual place, and the radiator's in an odd spot as well. He did have a good look at the windows and feels that there's been some movement there. But to be honest, I would want to take those out and put brand new French doors in. With it being the living room, I'd like French doors that went out onto the garden for Willow. It is a good sized room, it's not bad. I'd take out the fireplace.
Look at this front way.
Yeah.
Just have a look, see what the damp is. If it's anything. You just get that vent.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, you see all the condensation
Yeah,
on the inside.
yeah, that's true. Isn't that odd? It's just saying how much condensation there is.
You can't really see on here, but I did notice there was an awful lot of condensation in this window. So Mike mentioned that it's the unit itself has blown. Wasn't too bad on this side.
Massive chain, which I think's always been the case, really.
Yeah, is this no chain?
Yeah, no, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, there's no chain today.
No, look, there's nobody in it.
Yeah.
So I think if you get this here probably won't cylinder going in. I'm guessing.
Vegetation in them.
Yeah, modern sized car, you won't see it. Yeah, there you are. It's dry. That's good. You'd have to get right up to it there. Dry. And it's wide, look how much space there is.
Yeah.
The car house is tiny. What do you think of it? Let's get a bit more of that back. What do you think?
I like it.
What is it? 270?
260.
Just looking at the brickwork and the chimney stack looks okay, doesn't it? See, every window's got concrete lintel over it, you see back where,
Yeah.
and no cracks. So some that they've done with that back window there. Concrete floor. Just gonna. Don't know why they've got so many air brakes. If it's concrete floors.
Configuring wise, just thinking, where would we put table and chairs?
Well, in here, that's the only place you could. But she's right about putting the doors. They were all right run it here. Gosh. This is same size as ours, this, Nick. This 960, did you say? Square feet.
Oh, the square footage, it's a little bit less. I think it's about 800 and something. What was the square footage of all of this?
See if it says on the
I can't remember.
See if it says on the floor plan. Details.
Yeah, because it's got 3 bedrooms. I think it works out at the same size. It's quite a big hallway, isn't it?
It is.
What is that then? Is that about 8 foot?
Yeah, at least that. About 8 foot. We don't know how the loft's constructed, but it doesn't matter.
Potentially there's enough clearance, I think.
Oh, goodness me, Willow. Goodness me.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You're very well.
Okay, go for it. What did you think? Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've said what I like about it. It's obvious what my concerns are going to be about it. We're moving because of Mike's health, so I'm not sure about the extent of the project. He gets all excited because nothing phases Mike at all. But this one, I'm not frightened of getting my hands dirty or hard wet, but this one does kind of make me a little bit nervous. But I do want to hear what you have to say on it, please. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.